Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow. I just got my hair did, and I found this story, and it is so weird to me. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Grab your vibes and your delights, and let's jump into this story called Am I the Asshole for Asking a Guest Not to Crochet at My Bachelorette Party? I'm 28 female, getting married this year. Yay! And went on my bachelorette party last weekend. The trip was to a cabin type setting where we all stayed in the same house. I have three bridesmaids, but also invited some friends to come along. Part of the group is my brother's girlfriend, 36 female. My brother is 38 male, of 5 months, who isn't in the wedding party. What? She wasn't initially invited because I don't know her well, right? And they live in another state, but my brother asked me to invite her as a favor to him. He said that she's never been invited to a bachelorette and likely would never be, and I have no idea why. This is just what he told me. And hoped that she could have this experience since people would be paying their own way and the group wasn't large. I figured, why not? She seemed nice enough. The problem is that during the weekend, she would insist on crocheting all the time, even during our events and games. When I asked her to participate with us, she said that she took time off for the trip and wanted to make the most of her vacation by catching up on her crochet projects, and that playing games and hanging out with my friends wasn't fun, and she didn't want to waste any of her days off. All her words, not mine. Why did she even want to come? Why did her brother want her to come? I'm just like so confused. Like, is it a test or ugh? I wonder if she was like pouting because she's not like invited or involved in any of the wedding shit. And her brother was like, "Can you just do this?" And he's like, just trying not to fuck up his like steady stream of poontang, so he did something weird, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on him, but I don't know. Why would he insist that this random lady go to his sister's bachelorette party? Like, that's just so weird. To be clear, I don't care that she wants to crochet in general. Most of our activities ended after dinner anyway, and we just hang out in the living room. I just asked her to save the crocheting for at night after the activities. My issue is that she was taking her crocheting with us to places like wine tasting, brunch, a museum tour. It was so disrespectful in my eyes because she'd insist on coming, yet wouldn't participate in the activity. Honestly, I was bothered that she was crocheting when we were playing bridal games, but at least I was in our living room. The trip's over now, but apparently she was super peeved that I asked her to limit her crochet time, and my brother's been pestering me to apologize to her for ruining the trip. I personally don't feel like I should because she shouldn't have come to the bachelorette party if she didn't want to do bachelorette things. But I also love my brother very much and don't want this to come between us. I'm starting to doubt myself because his girlfriend sounds really annoyed with me. So please help. And edit. I wanted to add some details in case it helps because I think some people think I'm being a bridezilla. I don't know how anybody would get bridezilla off of that, like just off the bat. She was crocheting a throw blanket about the width of my entire arm span. That's what she was carrying with her to dinner, museums, wineries, etc. It wasn't some small thing the size of my palm. She also had the materials for the blanket with her, about 5 balls of yarn. I'm not sure what you call it, but each ball was the size of a cantaloupe. Wow. Like, I know we have some knitters, crocheters, and other people, but is that sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I love seeing the things that y'all make, but this sounds crazy. We gave her the option to stay home. I told her I wouldn't be offended if this trip wasn't her style and she wanted to spend it crocheting, but she insisted on coming out with us to every single event. Even though my brother asked me to bring her, she admitted to me that she wanted to come and that she had asked my brother to ask me. Ooh, she doesn't have social anxiety. She just thought our activities were boring and a waste of her time. I mentioned this in another comment, but I overheard her saying that my party was a basic bitch bachelorette, and I didn't want to confront her because I didn't want to cause drama. My biggest issue isn't that she wasn't giving me attention. Please. I'm a grown adult and already thankful for the friends that gave me love and joy during the weekend. I just thought it was super rude to crochet such a large project during group activities. She literally brought her blanket to a museum and crocheted during a private tour. Oh, what the nuts? That's crazy. I want to know the update to this. Do we maybe see why brother's girlfriend would never be invited to a bachelorette party? Not the asshole. I am super curious about whether brother's girlfriend even wanted to go on this bachelorette weekend or whether it might have been your brother's idea, and that answer changes how much I judge the girlfriend. If this was your brother's idea, her assholery is super mild. She had vacation time. This is what she wanted to do with it. Your brother set this trip up so she could spend some time with you. It's unfortunate that he inserted himself here and ruined both of your weekends. If she made the suggestion herself, then she is wildly asshole-ish. You don't need to sit around at a wine tasting doing crochet, and more importantly, no one with much sense of etiquette would. It's one thing if you're sitting around the house during in those quiet evenings. Yes, by all means relax how you want, but during scheduled events, don't come on the trip if you don't want to participate in things. The worst part is that as she had done one or two things, maybe the wine testing or the games without the crochet, and had just told you she was shy or quiet or an introvert with a limited social battery, then this would have been fine. You would have cared more that she did the one or two things and then she crocheted during all the other things. And then the OP came back with that edit, basically the edit. And then this person was like, you need to tell all of this to your brother if you haven't already, and do not apologize. Show him this post. But I will say, just between us girls, you know what I'm saying? Us kids, that a lot of times whenever you share posts, people get really fucking pissed that you did this in the first place. And it kind of like walls come down, guard comes up, and they don't want to listen no more. So maybe hold off on doing that, and maybe, going through it, talking about all the talking points that were made in the post, and then after everything has settled, maybe show them the post. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah. That sounds crazy. This whole thing is crazy. Not the asshole for sure. But I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. What do you think about what I said? Do you agree? I don't know. I just want to know why. Why did she want to do this? Is it just because she was not feeling a part of something that had nothing to do with her? I don't know. But maybe they're really close and she's like jealous. Oh, maybe they're really close and she's jealous and she wanted to see what she was all about and maybe knock her down a peg or two or something. Wow. Wow. All right, guys, I'll stop yapping. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to read this to you guys on the live on Monday. And then you guys, I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all have all my love, and I'll catch y'all later. Mwah.